Funky mix. Start sequence. Let's go.
This is the Aipa 3-in-1 rifle scope. It's got a 4x12x50 light receptacle scope, which uses a 1 CR2032 battery to operate it. It also has a 33mm reflex sight. It also uses the CR32 to operate that. It's got a red dot laser that uses 3 button batteries to operate it. All the batteries are included, which is really nice of them. Not everybody does that. So you can see this nice camouflage box it comes in. So we're going to open this up, see what's in here. So you got the reflex light. You got the, it comes with lens caps for the main scope, for the front and back, and all the batteries. So there's the main scope. It's got a little thank you for your purchase. It's got the red dot laser with the battery included on that, and it's got the Allen wrenches that you need to install all this. It looks like that's all in the box. So I'm going to take these apart and add the batteries, and I'll get back. Okay, so I took this out of the box, took all the batteries out, put it all together. You can see you got both Allen wrenches, which you use to put the batteries in or to adjust things on these things. They give you a cleaning cloth. They give you instructions for the scope itself, how to maintain it, do the adjustments on it. And then you got the reflex sight here. Now I said this came with a red dot. They must have changed this. This is actually a green dot. So you can see it's got the Allen wrenches here, which just fit on the rails on this. It actually fits on the side, it's supposed to on this one. It's got the cap here you can adjust. It's also got the elevation and windage adjustments on the side to adjust this to get it set up. You can also undo these other ones, which will make this come out of here if you want. The battery just screws in here on the back, and it's got the on and off switch here. You just push, and this is really bright. You can see that how bright that is. So, I mean, it's only got on and off, one brightness. It doesn't come with a pressure switch like another one I have does, but it works. So this is green, not red. Now you got this one, which also has the Allen wrenches on there. This should fit an 11 or 22mm. It's also got where the batteries go here. It's got 3 button batteries. This little Allen wrench one here, when you go to adjust, you got your height up and down and left and right over here. Before you make those adjustments, you need to undo this little Allen wrench here and then make your adjustments and then tighten this back in to lock them in place. So I mean, this is all metal. It's got a little bit of weight to it. So to turn this on, you can pick either red or green. So if you pick red, you can see red in there. It's got a little toggle down here. You can switch between a dot. You can switch to a bigger dot with like a circle, and then you can switch to a cross, and then you can switch to a cross with a circle in it. I don't know if you can see that or if this will focus enough on that. See if I can get that to focus in here. So you can see the dot there. And if you switch this, you can see it changing. You can also change the brightness of it by pushing whichever one, the red or the green, whatever you're on. If you can push it 5 times, it'll get brighter or dimmer. And then if you want the other one, if you want green instead of red, you push the green button. And then you can see if we get that focus in there. See the green one in there, and you can switch it to different ones, different brightnesses as well. It's pretty cool. And then to turn it off, you just push both these on and off green and red, turns it off, so save the battery. So that's pretty cool. This is about 13 inches long, not real big, but a little bit of weight to it. It's all metal again. It comes with these little caps for the lenses. This one's clear, this one's yellow. I don't know if you can see that through there. I don't know why that one's yellow, but it is. It's kind of nice to protect them. Again, this is all metal. It's got your rails on both sides and the top. So this should go on the top. Obviously, this goes on one side. That frees up this other side if you want to put, I don't know, a flashlight, something on there. So it's got a 50 optical on here. It's got a zoom on here between 4 and 12, which adjusts by this little knob here. So you just turn this. So you can see it goes up to 12. But actually this one goes up to 16. This is a little hard to turn. It's loosening up the more I'm using it. The battery goes in here. It's a little button battery, or not a button, it's a 2032 watts battery. This also turns the light and the laser on inside there. It's got a little fast focus here on the lens. It's got your windage and the height here, which there's no caps on these. There's nothing to lock these in. These just turn and click. So you do have to be a little careful with that, not to change those. Again, it's got the Allen wrenches and screwdriver piece here to put these on. Now again, you have red or green on this. Inside here you got your crosshairs, and then you also have your drop compensation. I don't know if I get this lined up here. And turn this on to change. You turn this on, you put that on there. You can see the green on there. And the more you turn it, it gets brighter. And then you can eventually change it to red or off. So there's red. You can see that. It gets brighter again when you turn this. So this is pretty cool. And then goes back off again. So this adds a little weight. It's 3-in-1. It might be a little overkill, your friends might think. But you know, you got it. You don't have to put all these on here. If you want to just run this on your rifle or the laser by itself, you could. Or even just the scope by itself. So I'm going to put this all together and show you what it looks like how it looks all together. Okay, I got all this put back together here. It's all one piece now. You can see this thing's pretty awesome. I'm really wowed by this thing. With the 3-in-1. Like I said, you don't have to put all this on here if you don't want it on here. You can take these caps off. Some people don't like these covers. That's totally up to you. You don't even have to use those if you don't want to. You know, all these fit 11 to 22 millimeter rails. So, I mean, you can use this pretty much on anything. It's really nice. I really like these laser lights and how bright they are, and how they all operate independently. You know, the lens covers look like they're all coated. It's all metal, the whole thing. I mean, there's nothing plastic on here. There's nothing cheap. For the price, this is a good deal. I really like this. It's got a little weight, but I've had scopes that are way more. So this really doesn't have a lot of weight to it. You know, it's got a big wide angle, so you can run and shoot with this. Probably works really well hunting. So, you got an AK-47 or AR-15, something to put this on. I think it would look great on there. I might even put it on my BSA, just do some target shooting with. So, if you're in the mood or if you're looking for a scope, this is a pretty good one.